to have ups and downs in life. Things are going to go wrong. You're going to lose businesses. You're going to lose jobs. You're going to break up. And there are times when you get injured, and there are times when you get mentally defeated and you feel like you don't want to do it anymore. And those days go on and on and on. Things are going to go wrong. And what you need to do is to keep moving forward. No matter what happens, keep moving forward.
We all go through pain. Get a reward for yours. There's some things in life you don't need no degree for. You don't need no money for it. You don't need no support for it. There's something in life you just gonna get through when you tell yourself, I'm gonna get through this. I need you to look at that sickness that's going on in your life right now, whatever it is. I want you to say, I can beat it. I can beat it. I will beat it. I must. You think it's gonna be easy? Forget about it. All right, don't even try to be successful. It's a wrap. It's not going to be easy, but I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, guess what's going to take its place? Success. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in its eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. I'm unbreakable now.
Life is going to see how bad you want what you say you want. Impose your will on it. Life will give in to you if it knows you're serious about whatever it is that you're trying to do. Life will give in to you. Whenever you start, you make sure you finish. If you do not kill me, you will not stop my drive. No petty adversity will not stop me. I have to complete every mission that I set out on.
Your mind and attitude is all you need to be successful. That's all you need. You don't need to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You don't need money. You don't even need folks that like you. As long as you believe in you, you got the right mindset, you got the right attitude, we can make it happen. I don't care what's going on around you, because it's not what happens around you that determines your success. It's what happens inside you. And you can't control the elements, but you can control your attitude and you can control your mindset.
You get one shot. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better make the kind of decisions that's gonna take you to the NBA. You better make the right decisions that's gonna take you to the NFL. You better make the right decisions that are gonna land you the next best rapper, the next business tycoon. It's one thing to talk about your destiny. It's one thing to dream about your destiny. But it's another thing to wake up when you know you're supposed to wake up. To write when you don't feel like writing that paper, to say no to that party, saying no to quitting when you still got 100 more shots to make, saying no when your body said don't stop, but you put in 50 more push-ups. You can't just talk about it, you gotta be about it.
You're gonna face some hard times. You're gonna get slapped around. And don't take it personal. Don't ask, why did this have to happen to me? It's called life. It happens to everybody.
You could plan your life to be ideal today, and I guarantee you there will be things that happen along the way that were unplanned, that will look as if they're unfortunate, that will feel as if the world's coming down on your shoulders. But those are also the greatest lessons. Some of the best things that we've ever learned from people happened because they were going through some time of discontent and they said, how do I overcome this? What can I do about it? And there's other people that would have to face that if it wasn't for that knowledge, if it wasn't for that experience. But it's because they did something. They didn't just fall victim to that.
See, a lot of people want to exempt themselves from taking responsibility. All they want to do is talk about the problem. Every time you see them, they'll tell you their story over and over and over and over again. No. You want to take responsibility for your life. I got me here, I can get me out of this. And I'm getting out. You can decide that you're going to change, that you're not going to be a wimp. I'm not going to be a volunteer victim.
When your day is a museum of disappointments hanging from events that were outside of your control. When you find yourself flailing in an ocean of why is this happening to me? When you get punched in the esophagus by a fistful of life, remember that you will survive. Remember, things could be worse. Remember, we are never, ever given anything that we can't handle. When the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour. hour, and each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, "You are still alive. Act like it."
From this day forward, set out to achieve greatness, not by looking for someone to give it to you, but by going through all of the blood, all of the sweat, all of the hard work, by going to work to set your own inner greatness free. No matter what anyone else has said, or how anyone else has made you feel before, it's there. So you had it harder than other people, well then you're gonna have to work a little harder. But trust me when I say, you have greatness inside you.
Wherever we are, with whatever hand that life has dealt us, we have the freedom of spirit. We can go through life whining and weeping, or we can have the kind of spirit that regardless of what happens to you, you can stand up inside of yourself. You have an unconquerable soul.
You gotta get up to find your purpose. Some of you getting up means, all right, here I am. I got some challenges I'm tired of being quiet about. Others of you getting up means I'm fighting back. I'm going to a doctor. Getting up means I'm going back to counseling. Getting up says, all right, I'm gonna start the medication again. Getting up is, you know what? Maybe I can get a job. Maybe my mission has not been destroyed by my depression. I'm getting up.
It can be painful. It will be uncomfortable. And that's where the growth is. When you're stretching out, when you're taking life by the collar, you're gonna get thrown to the ground again and again and again. But when you have determination, and you know that what you're doing is right, it gives you your life, it gives a special meaning and power to you, you'll begin to discover some things about you that you don't know you've got when you put yourself in that type of challenging situation.
Hello guys, this is another input of myself in the video. I hope you have a good and a productive day. And today's advice is linked to the video, of course, and it's about giving up, motivation, and unlucky people. And let's start with giving up, because this is the most important one. And this is so frequent in the self-improvement niche, because some people just get into self-improvement. They want to make their life better because they saw a TikTok or something like this about self-improvement, and they think, yeah, it's a good thing, they should start it. They don't have that drive, you know, that motivation, that pursuit of doing and changing their lives. And the best advice on this is, remember the day you started. Remember why you started this journey. When you think about giving up, you think about it because maybe it's so hard, you know, maybe it's tough, maybe you get at some point that you want to relax, you want to live in comfort. And of course, some people have it easier, some people have it tough, but you just need to remember why you started. Because if you are not remembering the starting point and you're going to give up in, let's say, 3, 5, 7 years, you're going to regret it. You're going to look back at the starting point and you're going to feel like, bro, I don't know why I gave up. You're going to look around you and it's the people around you and your friends, family and stuff like this, and you see most of them chumps and you're unhappy. And you had a chance on self-improvement, but you gave up. So yeah, this is about giving up. When you feel like giving up, push through. Remember every day, this is the best thing that you can do. Every day, remember why you started. To cover the second point about motivation, when you do that thing with remembering why you started, it gives you a wave of motivation, you know. And in time, that motivation converts in discipline. And that's when you just hit the jackpot. Because if you become the disciplined one, you'll just not feel the need of giving up and the bragging about some hard stuff that you do, and you should enjoy them, and you will enjoy them. And to talk a bit about unlucky people, I believe there are some unlucky people in this world, but in the same way I believe there are more of lazy people in this world. I believe that the most people who say, I'm so unlucky, life is so hard, stuff like this, they're just lazy. They don't want to make a change. They are so lazy, they are so comfortable with their stage and don't want to make any changes in their lives. and they put all the blame on the universe and stuff like this, like universe wants to hurt me, and I don't know, it's pathetic. You know who are the most unlucky people in this world, or how you can be the unlucky one in this world? Let's say you were born in South Africa and your parents died, and you're fighting every day. Imagine an 8-year-old fighting every day to survive. That's unlucky, man. That's unlucky. That's destiny. Not the average guy who was born in a middle-class family. And I hate to use this word, like middle class, because I don't really believe in middle class. I believe there are rich people and poor people, and the middle class is something created to just delusion and to make people feel more good about themselves. For the sake of this video, let's use the middle class word. Let's say you're an average guy, you're born in a middle class family, and you feel you are unlucky. And you feel you are unlucky because you don't want to improve. That's it. And you put yourself in the same category with that child, that 8-year-old child who fights every day to survive. To give you another example of unlucky people, real unlucky people, imagine you are just waking up to reality at 8 years old or 10 years old. Because you know, when you're a child and stuff like that, you don't really are connected to the reality, and you're just playing, you know, just playing, and you don't really know good stuff and real stuff. So you wake up on reality at, let's say, 8 years, and you realize you are in a foster care house, you know, and somebody told you that your parents, the ones that created you, your mother, the one that gave birth to you, left you there, and you can just do nothing about it. You can just do nothing about it. They just left you there. They didn't want you, your own parents. They didn't want you, and they give you to some foster care house, I don't know, stuff like that. Like, in my country, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. And you know, man, that's unlucky. That's pure unlucky. Not the average child who was born in a middle-class family, and he's so pissed off about the fact that his mother or his father can't afford of buying the new Nike pairs of shoes, you know. That's not unlucky, and that's not pain. That's just stupid. And the sad part is, most people are living like this. Most people live in a bubble of thinking that they are unlucky and they have a bad life, and I wish they can see something like a bad life, a really bad life, you know, the motherless and fatherless life, because that's bad. That's beyond bad. So yeah, this is it for this video. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate your family. Never quit. And remember where you started. I hope you liked it. And if you did, just hit the like, share, subscribe button. You know, all the good stuff, because it helps me a lot. And until I catch you in the next one, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and watch this video over here, because this one is a powerful one. Peace.